Am I the a-hole for telling my mom I can up and leave and she's the worst thing that ever happened to me? Okay, so I've had a lot of fights with my mom over the years. I'm ill 17, it'll be 18 soon, and for me, it's college time. I've been getting into fights with her about college since I was 14, mainly her telling me I wasn't going and me telling her I was. It was never a financial thing, but she felt I didn't have the personality to go to college. We keep having fights about this to this day. Apparently, a little while ago, I got into one of my dream unis. I had been dreaming about this uni for fucking years, and I got in on a scholarship, not full ride, but I had a lot of tuition off, and with the amount I was awarded, I could have paid for college myself. Housing was free. She hid it from me. I have lost access to my email for a while, so I was relying on using her account to check for responses. But for a while, she wouldn't let me check, and she just said I didn't get any responses yet, and I believed her. The other day, she went to the washroom. I got into her phone and I saw the email. I yelled more than I ever had. I swore at her for the first time in my life, and I told her I'd pay for college myself. She's the worst thing that ever happened to me, and once I was gone, I would never be speaking to her again. My mom isn't talking to me anymore. My dad is traveling. My sister is in college. I can't speak to anyone, but apparently my mother spoke to her therapist and believes I inflicted trauma creating words on her purely out of teenage angst. I don't think it was angst. I genuinely can't express the anger I feel RN. But I do want to know if I gave my mom trauma? Am I the a-hole?
Not the a-hole. I'm a mom myself. She purposefully hid an acceptance letter and lied when she was asked about it. She quite literally could have diminished your future success had you not found out about her weird need to keep it from you. Also, I have large doubts that she told the whole truth about that situation in order to garner some sympathy. In no way is it teenage angst. It was quite reasonable to be upset, frustrated, mad, etc. from the fact she blatantly lied about your dream college. Frankly, if this truly is your reason to cut off ties with your mother, then she can only blame herself for her deceit. Hope you do well in college.
Not the a-hole. You seem to have handled the situation pretty maturely so far, and then she went and hid a life-changing email from you. That is something no mother should ever dream of doing. She has not suffered a trauma-inflicting words because of you getting rightfully angry, I promise you that. I don't know how she was expecting you to react, but you were understandably angry. She owes you a sincere apology. She needs to realize that you are very nearly an adult, and you make your own decisions.
Mothers who hide critical emails, then whine to their therapists about being justifiably yelled at will never ever apologize. Just let go of those thoughts. Deal with the sneaky self-serving mentally unstable mother in front of you. It's not worth your anger waiting apologies that won't happen.
I'm a mother of a college student. Your mom is acting shamefully. She betrayed your trust and is projecting her own fears and feelings of inadequacy onto you. That's not a good mother. Now she's blaming you for trauma. Bullshit. Contact the university and explain the situation to see if there's any way they can work with you on this, then move out and go low or no contact with her. She doesn't want you to succeed, and that's bad parenting. Not the a-hole.
I do want to contact them, but I'm afraid of what to say. I'm afraid they'll actually do something about it instead of being understanding, LOL.
Hi there, I work in a college. Please call the institution and let them know about your situation. We deal with these issues with parents all the time, and we are here to help the students. If you do not permit your mom to get involved, the college must respect that. Also, if you think there is a chance she might try to impersonate you, you better let the college know ASAP.
You're worried that you inflicted trauma on your mom? You got into your dream UNIS on a scholarship, and she hid it from you, and you lost the place. She is the one inflicting trauma on you. Can you sue her for this? She basically took away a great opportunity for you, one that you applied for and worked hard for. Most parents are into facilitating opportunities for their kids, not into ruining them for them. Not the a-hole.
Am I the a-hole for telling my friend I hadn't asked for her opinion about my hair? I, 22 female, recently decided to dye a pink streak into my hair. It made a fun change from my usual look, and honestly gave me a boost of confidence. I got some compliments on it that were very sweet, but I'm more focused on how good I feel within myself. One of my friends, Ella, 23 female, is not a fan of my hair. The first time I was out with her after I dyed it, she laughed and said I looked like a children's show host. Honestly, I found that pretty funny, and I don't take myself very seriously when I don't think there's any malice in what's being said, so I laughed about it too. However, over time it's became clear she actually doesn't like it and seems to really want me to know. Every other conversation we have includes a weird, passive-aggressive comment about my hair, many about whether my boyfriend thinks it's weird or not. The few times she's seen him with me, the first thing she comments on is my hair and tries to laugh with him about it, to which he just stands there bemused. Now, Ella comes from a conservative family, so I do get that she might not know any other people with unnaturally colored hair. But I mean, really? Her endless comments have attracted the attention of our other friends too, and whenever she's called out just laughs and tells us to take a joke. I kind of snapped on her the other day about it. Some of us, Ella included, went out for drinks after work. I had my hair up, and the pink bit was clearly visible. The second she saw me, Ella burst out laughing and exclaimed, "OMG, what is your hair?" At this point, her comments were clearly not jokes, they were pointed and intended to hurt me. In as level a voice as I could, I looked her dead in the eye and said, "Ella, I didn't ask your opinion about my hair." Her smile immediately faded and she left, blaming me once again for not being able to take a joke. A couple of friends out with us then said that I'd been a little harsh by calling her out in front of everyone, to which I replied that Ella hadn't minded doing the same to me. The rest of our friends agreed with me, with one even saying they would have spoken out much sooner if they were me. Ella has ghosted me ever since. I think she was in the wrong for her comments, but were those friends right about me being harsh by calling her out like I did? Should I have been more discreet or something?
Not the a-hole. My daughter used to have a pink streak in her hair 20 years ago. It's cute, but it's hardly radical or worthy of any other comment than suits you. Ella is not the center of the universe and needs to get over herself. You were way more patient than I would have been.
Looking back, I'm surprised I didn't mention anything to her about it sooner. I think I was trying to brush it off, but it got to me so much by the end that I had to say something.
Ella doesn't seem to have a problem making comments about you hair in public, so why should you? You've let all her comments public and private slide off of you for a while now. Enough was enough. If she didn't want to be slapped down in public, she shouldn't have made public comments. A joke is something funny. She seemed to be the only one laughing at her comments. So I guess that makes her the joke.
100% about her being the only one laughing. Particularly in the situations I mentioned where my boyfriend was there and she'd try to make a joke insinuating I was somehow less attractive in his eyes due to my hair. We'd literally just stand there looking awkward, not knowing what to do while she laughed.
Not the a-hole. Ella was practically begging to be put in her place. She shouldn't throw shade if she can't handle it being thrown right back at her.
She ghosted you? Looks like things are going in your favor already.
What do you think of these stories? Leave a comment and subscribe to the channel for more interesting stories.